G'day folks, welcome back to Stalingrad 42. We are at the start of turn 22. First thing we need to do is make a weather roll. So it's overcast, which means just one air unit for the Germans. I need to check if that affects the Romanians. I don't think it does. Overcast. The Axis player receives only one German air unit. So I think they still get the Romanians. Yes. Removed when the winter offensive starts. Okay. So, let's get into this. We start with the Axis administration phase, collect their air units. Where did they have one last turn? Nope, there it is. Alright, oh, we see what is that in there? A reduced infantry unit too that I need to keep my eye on. Okay, remove train markers. Nothing was trained last turn? No, we forgot to train these guys. Let's fix that up. They should have come all the way out to here. And then remove the train markers. Okay, so fortifications commenced, can now complete. I don't know where else, but here we are, along here. So that is completed, and that is completed. Now, spend 2 resource points. Do we have 2 supply trucks? We do, so I'll spend it on those. And then reinforcements and replacements. So for this turn, the Germans have got 1 special, 1 infantry. Well, this counts as an infantry. It's not special, which gives us either 1 special or 1 infantry. That is mech infantry, which counts as a special. So we can give it to those guys, which is good. Okay, now we have our reinforcements, if any, for this turn. Oh yeah, okay, we've got some motorised infantry coming on. And we can start movement. So let's rail these guys out to the front before I forget. Train marker here, and then here and here. I'll clear my move markers before I forget. Train, they've moved. Romanians can go on top. Okay, let's look at the situation. We are driving on Saratov. Want to pick up 2 VPs here. Also want to pick up this VP, and want to start focusing on this VP. All these VPs on the top. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 if we count Svoboda. All right. So where are the vulnerabilities? They've got 7 with armor. They've got 2. That's not much there. They've got 4 without armor, but I don't have armor either. So I could get a 3-to-1 here. That's 10 without armor. I could get 10. I could punch in there and get 3-to-1. 1, 2. Attack move into there. Yeah, the best I can do is really, I think that attack there. So let's try it anyway. Let's move in. Let's attack move up. We'll stay there. Actually, no, we'll get it. Yeah, we'll stay there. And I'll hold there. So we'll try and get it might be a weak attack. Just a defensive 4, 3-to-1. 4-to-1 if I use my air. I've only got 1 air though. No HQs in this area. Around here, they have got a defensive 11. Wow, defensive 10 in the forest. A big defense there of 10. Okay. But I do have Hungarians and I do have headquarters that I can draw upon. So 11, if I can get like 22 with the headquarters, makes it 3-to-1. Maybe it's time to start pushing these low odds attacks. Before I do anything though, with 1, 2, 3, 4 with extended movement. All right, so I want to start, definitely have to push in through here somehow. I think if I push along the river there, that's the best way. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, nudge in there. Try and focus my energy here. Defensive 8, no armor. And I've already got there 18, 18, 24, 29. 29. I just need 11, so 2 of those guys will give me 11. That gives me 1 of these to maybe attack this guy with a 10. So I move the Romanians in there and try and shift some forces over to here to the right. I can then attack this with pretty decent odds. Let's push them. I kind of want to push them in, so let's push in there. Yeah, and up as well. So no armor in this area, so I'm not going to be attacking. Just trying to keep the pressure on. Okay, so we have got my headquarters here. We'll keep a truck with them so they can replenish. And let's get the Hungarian headquarters attack move up there. We'll move the Romanians over there as well. Now, I do have all these Hungarians who can look to shift. So what I can do is tack move up there, tack move in there, then move the Hungarians in to there. Likewise, I could free up some of this infantry so they can tack move along. They can tack move along. I can move these guys up to there, put them on there. 1, 2, 3. All right, these guys are now supplied, so let's tack move them across. Defensive 5 there. I get 2 to 1, 3 to 1 with the headquarters. Not this turn maybe, but I am looking at opportunities. Romanians move up 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Behind the line, we've got Romanian cavalry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. I'll have this guy just kind of nudge in and not do much. We'll get the Italians to come, actually 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll send all the Romanians up together. And we'll get the Italians just to hold there. Okay. All right. Now, as I said, I cannot hit, as I said last week, I cannot hit this. Oh, I may be able to focus if I get a good attack here. This is the couple of weak points in this line. Let's start over here and try and shift our positions. What can we do? Yeah, they've got fortifications, holding. Kind of some thin axis lines along here. And I don't have a lot of forces. They've got the headquarters, so they're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try and shift the headquarters out to the right here. So now what do we do? I think we have to just lock them in. But then, okay, so they're disordered. So they're 3, 4, defensive 9 with armor. They're defensive 10 without armor. Do I try and split them through here and just come around maybe? I need victory points. The benchmark for this turn is 19. So I'm falling behind and I'm on 15. So I'm now 4 behind. So I've really got to, I've got a lot of forces in this area. That's 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 35. 35 on what I say 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 35 and 9, I'd get almost 4 to 1, but not quite. So 3 to 1, 4 to 1 with my armor. But if I hit here, for example, or hit here right in the middle, it's probably better. I can get 3 to 1. Maybe if I hit here, 7. I can get sort of like 28. It's 4 to 1, 5 to 1, 6 to 1 with an air. And then look to swing around and maybe even, so 1, 2, 1, and then 1, 2, 3, and then put those guys way back here. Let's hold just in case they do push out. Okay, nothing behind the lines. And that's about it. Hey Tim, welcome. Alright, so we're going to try and focus my attack through here, try and push through there, to split the Russian forces. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Already I'm kind of regretting it. Maybe I should go for that right hand. Yeah, I think I want to. So I want to hit here instead. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hit here, which puts these guys 1, 2, 3. Yep. And that is so important that I'm going to bring in my one air unit into this combat. Okay, and the Romanians up here, we do have Romanian air, so we can bring them in to, I believe this was a combat, right? Yeah. All right, let's start with these two up in the north here. So as I said, I've got 18, 28, 29, and the bottom two units here, 29, which is 40, against a defense of 8, which is 5 to 1, 6 to 1, 7 to 1. Don't even need the headquarters. 7 to 1, 2 is going to be a D1 result. Lose step, 3 hexes and disrupted. 1, 2, 3. And then I can go 1. Sorry, I said bottom 2, didn't I? 1, 2. I've got 23 on 11, so 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1. I'm going to try it. 4 to 1. 1 is a DR2 result. 1, 2, and they're disrupted. So I'm going to advance into there. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and these guys can advance into here like that. 1, push them there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. No, sorry. He hadn't moved. 1, 2. I'll put them on the bottom. They're not attacking. Instead, I've got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 18, 22 on 10, which is 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1, 6 to 1. 6 to 1. 2 is an A1 D1 result. That's okay. I can just lose a Romanian step. They lose a step. A1 D1 result. They must retreat 2 hexes or make a determined defense. They will retreat 2 hexes. Ooh. Yeah, they will retreat 2 hexes to there. I think that's fine. That's protected. So then they move to here. I need to check this one. Double check the retreat rules carefully. Retreats. Yes, vacant hexes. Into an EZOC that is a final hex. Yeah, okay, so they can't go there. They can't end in an EZOC, so they have to end their retreat. They can't end their retreat there. They can't end their retreat there. This is interesting. Maybe they have to make a determined defense. Ah, they can retreat 1 additional hex if it'll save them from elimination, but they can't go there, they can't go there. So if they have no choice, this is interesting. They can't stop. They can't retreat anywhere. They can't retreat here. Overstacked here, which means and they're overstacked here, so they can't end their retreat in any of the viable hexes. Can't retreat through an EZOC, which means they have to make a not just a determined defense, but a desperate defense. So they're desperate defence here. Is in the clear. It was an A1, D1 result, so they're looking at a -1 dice roll modifier. We'll take that as the lead unit, and a 2 - 1 is going to be a fail with a step loss. Because they failed, they lose another step. They're eliminated, and they have to roll again. A 5, 4 is going to be a fail again, and because they failed, they're now eliminated. So, really devastating combat there. A1, D1, advance of 2. So what I can do is I can advance 1, like so, and I could if I wanted to attack again, but I don't want to. 10, I do have armor, so I could look at nothing much. All right, yeah, that was difficult. And we'll stop there. Okay. No combat along the lines here, though it looks like I'm getting close. Oh wait, I did say I'd attack here. 12 on 4, 3 to 1. Let's try 3 to 1 and see what happens. 3 to 1, 6 is a D1 result. So they'll take that eliminated. They're now in full retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can go there and 1, 2 up to there. 1, 2, yeah. To really threaten these forces here. There's not a lot there actually. And well, there is, but they're holding a good line. These guys are now in trouble. Disrupted, full retreat. All right, no other combats along there. So now we come back to the south here, and this is where I really want this attack to go well. So they've got defensive 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, defensive 9, and I have 20. 29, 31, 35. That's right, I was 1 short. So I'm looking at 3 to 1, 4 to 1 with my elite, 5 to 1 with my air. So I've got 5 to 1. 5 is a DR4 result. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're in full retreat. Okay. So an advance of 4 means that I can go 1, 2 and attack here. They've got 5, 6, 7, 8. I have got 29, which is 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1, 6 to 1 with my air. 6 to 1, 3 is a D1 result, so they will take a step loss. And oh look, they can try to make a determined defense, I guess. Let's try to do it, because this is a VP location. In the clear, negative, oh no, wait, it's a red result. Cannot make a determined defense. So they must retreat. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that was, where have we gone? 1, 2, 3. We can move 1 unit in. And I believe we can go to here. Okay. So we have captured a victory point. Up to 16. On our way to another one here. And then it's a long road to Grozny, which we cannot sustain with the amount of infantry with support we have up here. And Germans and Italians just holding this line. Remains up here in the north. So I'm fighting 2 fronts. And this vast open space here. Which I meant, sorry, he shouldn't have moved. I meant to hold him. Forgot about that. Okay. Nothing else to do. No more combat, so let's do recovery. Any Axis forces disrupted? No. I mean, technically these guys, but yeah, doesn't matter. 4 railhead markers. So let's go 1, 2, 1, 2. And I believe that's all I can do. Yeah, that's not completed yet, is it? So this is I need to figure out the rules for this one. Technically completed, but I don't have a connection to it. Okay. Rail complete. Check supply status. Everyone's on this road. We've got roads all over the place. And over here, 1, 2, yeah, they're on a road. Down here, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on a road. Good, just. Everyone's good. So no isolation, Russian turn. They collect air units, they remove train markers, nobody trained. Fortifications underway are completed. We destroyed one down the south. Where was the other one? If I see it, I'll flip it. But I can't see it. Maybe I destroyed both, I'm not sure. Fortifications, 2 resource points. Okay, let's try, okay. Down the south here, got a bit of fortification here. Construct fortification. They'll try and construct a fortification. Then replacements and reinforcements. So the Soviets get a special and 2 infantry. All right, well there's 1 infantry. They are disrupted, I forgot. There's another infantry, but I kind of want to move them up. How about these guys? And I now have a special, here we go. All right, now reinforcements. Soviet reinforcements for this turn. Oh, okay, what do I do here? I've jumped the gun somehow and got reinforcements last turn. For this turn, yeah, it's turn 22, so I don't know how that happened, but it should be turn 22. Hey, JP. Thanks, man. Yeah, I really like this, although it's really weird, this gameplay. I've decided as the Axis forces to focus my drive on the north, which completely breaking the sort of historical pattern, and it's very unusual. Very unusual. So I've accidentally taken the Soviet reinforcements a turn early. No worries. They get nothing this turn. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so movement now. Oh, they cannot hold here. They have to pull back. Or they could hold there and just pull back to here and reinforce that position. They're disrupted. That's going to be trouble. They're not. So let's keep the headquarters there. Let's pull these guys back to recover, and these guys can pull back out. Move the Don headquarters back 1. They will cover. What the problem is over here. So I'm going to have to tack move back to here. They will tack move up to here, and they'll move up with them. These guys will have to tack move up, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to try and hold this area. Everyone else is okay for now. I've got a decent line running around here. I'm holding here, that's okay. It's okay for now. Down the south here, definitely need to pull back, tack move back, we'll hold there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. But I really want to reinforce this because this is my weakness. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 to there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You can reinforce that. They'll recover. They're building a fortification. They'll pull back. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, oh, cavalry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Sending a lot of forces out here to the right. We'll tack move them around, and everyone else will hold. That's it. These are not much use in a solo game. So definitely some more infantry out here. Definitely don't have it. Okay, that's it for Soviet turn. No, no combat, no counterattacks around here. I don't even have one to. I barely got 1-to-1 actually. I do have 1-to-1. Yeah, that's it. No combat. No combat, no combat, no combat. So we do the recovery phase. They flip, they've recovered. They've recovered, they've recovered. Right, that's looking better. Down here, it's similar. Remove that, remove that. They recover. They are recovering. Okay, and check supply status. Everyone's in supply. They can draw supplies. They can draw supplies. It's weird, but they can draw supplies. Everyone is fine. Everyone is fine. So, end of the turn. Turn 23, we roll for weather. 6 is clear. Okay, the Germans are getting good weather rolls. So it is clear. 2 air units. They recover their air units. They remove train markers. Air units, train markers, fortifications, if any, and spend 2 points. Okay, so there's nothing there. I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue. I'm worried about there's a situation here, so I'm going to. Where do I want to hold? Kind of want to hold. That one would be probably a good place. Construct fortification. Maybe construct fortification. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, 2 points used. Now we get replacements and reinforcements. So we've got 1 armor, 1 infantry. Okay. I feel like I don't need armor in the north. I feel like things are going well. I might take these guys, gain a step. They've taken replacements because they're currently holding that point until the infantry can arrive to hold it for them. So 1 armor, and is there any infantry? Am I again in a position where all my infantry is healthy? I think I am. Very interesting, unless I've taken some infantry losses. Nope, they're special. They're minor powers. Romanians. No, so all the infantry's at full strength. Okay, in that case, we go to movement. And I want to keep the pressure on these guys because they're 2-4, defensive 4. So I can tack move along to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tack move up there. I can 1, 2, 3. Really get a big attack there. Creates a big gap, but I can then go 1, 2, tack move up, tack move back, and that maintains my line. If I can smash through there, again, there's no armor here, so it's infantry moving very slowly, but yeah. Do I want to look for some other opportunities in this area? 9 plus 11 is 20, 2-1 there. We're the headquarters, or Hungarian headquarters, might be nice. 2-1 would be 3-1, no, actually because they've got 11. I'll clear my move markers, so I know what's moved. Let's move the Romanians that way, keep the Hungarians out on the left. So we'll move them up there, which lets these guys go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, put some more Romanians in there. Now, how can we keep the pressure on here? I can actually attack Saratov now. Defensive 20, so they're at maximum strength. What I want to start doing is trying to cut off these forces here. That's an illegal stack, so you can't do that. I moved them there last turn. All right, what I might do, I can't move in there either, so I've got to really focus my energy on this hex here. So if I move my cavalry Romanians down, only a small force, but I've got a lot surrounding it. I might go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, ditto, and that should have been flipped. Okay. All right, let's get my headquarters further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They are disrupted because they've moved. And ditto. Now. Oh, look, there's a good opportunity here just to smash this last VP out of the way and really sever that that opportunity for reinforcements. 22 on 6. Can I get another 22? Yep, I just need 2 more. 22, right? 22, 24 will give me 4 to 1. I'll send that tank in there. The line is looking pretty thin. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. No, I can't do any more. Vulnerable to a counterattack, so I'm going to send in these guys who were holding Stalingrad. Oh, here we go. We've got my motorized infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Get them down there. I'm going to shift these Romanians. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which frees up these guys. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Send this truck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're behind them. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Did I have any reinforcements? What turn are we up to? We're up to turn 23. Did I grab my reinforcements? There's Soviets. No, I forgot. Okay, Italian reinforcements, just a security unit and some Romanians. But I removed the Barbo cavalry, the Italian Barbo cavalry. I hope they're not anywhere important. Barbo cavalry, where on earth are they? No idea. Barbo. There are, that's Romanian. There are no Italians up here. So where is this Barbo Cavalry Brigade? Are they dead? They're dead. Okay. Barbo, what happens when you remove it? There is no penalty if it was eliminated. Fine. Okay, don't remove anything, that's nice. And no penalties. Always nice to not suffer penalties for not doing something that I need to do. Okay, so that's my reinforcements. They will, where'd they go? They will rail out to the front. What I would like to do is somehow find a way to shift some of my forces out to the right. I just can't find a way. These are so thinly held. Without breaking those Zoc bonds. Not to worry. Romanians are on the way. Okay, what else can I do here? I think it's time. Is it time to start bringing some forces south? Maybe not yet. Maybe not yet. Nudge them up a bit. I'll hold there. Okay. In fact, when I nudge them up, I'll put them on the rail line for when that opens up. Okay. So combat here. This is the important one. And I can draw on a Romanian air because there are Romanian units involved. Okay, so I've got big attack. 8, 19, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 36, 40. I'm at 40 and they are on 10. Right, so I've got 4 to 1. 1 to the left is 3 to 1. No armour shifts because of the fortification. Sucks. Fortification, no armour shifts. That's annoying. So I've got 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1. Looking at 5 to 1, 2 is a DRX. DRX means they get to choose, and that's annoying because they can take a step loss from my big unit. DRX means they also lose a step. And they can make, oops, sorry, wrong thing. They can make a determined defense. They're in a fortification. They will. Okay, so it's a DRX result. -1. They have no elite units. I don't think they count as elite. All Soviet Guard units, they are elite. So they count as elite units. So it cancels that +1. And they're on the fortifications table. So a 2 is a fail. A 2 is a fail. So they can make a desperate defense, but they can take an additional step loss to retreat to here, or keep going. I kind of don't want to give up any more ground. So what we're going to do is take a step loss, and I think I can choose the step I want to make another roll. No, it's not that, is it? It's, sorry. No, it's a failure. I have to retreat, but I have to take a step loss to go 1 additional hex. So we'll reduce them. And I get an advance. Yeah, we'll push in there. Can't push in much further. I don't think I need this many forces. So what we're going to do, that was an A1 as a DRX, advance of 2. I'm going to pivot 1 and go there. I'm going to start pulling some of these forces back, because it's getting a bit crowded and I don't need this many. This is really weird, kind of edge of the map fighting. Very unusual. Now over here I've got 22 on 4, because they're disrupted, is 4 to 1. 4 to 1. 1 is a DR2 result. They're now in full retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can advance 2, 1. I'm going to pivot 1, go 1. And then 1, 2. And 1, 2. And pivot 1 and go 1. And that's a victory point. In fact, what we'll do, sorry, we'll take that back a bit. I'm going to pivot 1 and go 1. Pivot 1 and go 1. That gives me another victory point. All right. Ebbs and flows. And I'm on the way to Voronezh. There's a wide open gap here. Units in full retreat. They're going to have to pull back away from here. What if I just nudge in there? Instead of advancing across there, that really makes it hard for them to pull away. No, it doesn't make it that hard, does it? Yep, we'll do that. That's fine. All right. Combat down in the south. We have got 24 on 6, which is 4 to 1, 5 to 1, 6 to 1. Let's throw in my air unit here. 6 to 1, 7 to 1. 7 to 1, 5 is a DS result. They are shattered. They are in full retreat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can advance this, so this is 1. And I'm going to attack here. 4 to 1 again, 5 to 1, 6 to 1, 7 to 1, 7 to 1, 2 is a D1 result. Do they make a determined defense? They can, right? No, they can't. So 1, 2, 3, and they are disrupted. Wow, and I now capture another VP location, but I'm also going to spread out to protect myself. All right, so thin line, but I've now cut off. I've cut off this path, cut off this It's not cut off. The reinforcements can come in through here, but it's another victory point. Did I count that? Let's add up, because I've probably lost count now. All right, we'll start on the left. Actually, I'll do the turn first, then we'll double check victory points. No more combat, so let's do recovery. That's it. Okay, no more recovery. Railhead markers. 1, 2. 1, 2. I think that is it. Isolation, supply and attrition. Okay, so I can draw supply up through that road. So it's got to be careful. I can't really push down through here. My next offensive has to be swinging around now. Otherwise I'm out of supply. Interesting. And everyone else is, how about these guys? They're on that road, which is amazing. They're in supply. All right, so let's double check victories. It's a Soviet turn, but we'll do a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I thought I forgot one. And the benchmark for the turn is 20. So the Axis forces are only 2 behind that benchmark. At this point, they need to stay close to it. The next few turns, they need to grab 2 more to avoid an auto defeat. And the Russian winter's going to start. I think their opportunities for an auto victory have been lost. It's now just a case of holding on for the end. All right, so we get to the Soviet turn now. Remove train markers. They didn't train anything. Fortifications are complete. So that is now completed. And the other one was gone. 2 resource points. All right, let's continue this fortification line. There and here. That should have gone. Okay, fortification line is being done. Reinforcements and replacements. All right, they get 1 armor, 2 infantry. I see infantry here. They'll gain a step. Replacements. They have to be in good order. Okay, infantry here. And they have 1 armor. Do I have any armor in this area? I definitely would like some. So let's rebuild. Take one of those, put them there. They are replacements. All right, and reinforcements. What do we have here? We have got turn 23. 5th Tank Army. Can they counterattack from here? I don't like their chances. 8 strength against 10. I could really consolidate everything I have for a 1-to-1, which shift back to 1-to-2. I don't like the odds. I think we're doing enough down here. Look, there are no more victory points for hundreds of kilometers. So I think we can do enough to slow them down. I just kind of want, the Soviets want to keep, look, over here, keep them away from Voronezh. So let's do this. Let's place these guys up near Voronezh with the army. That's a good place. All right, so now when they come on, we can possibly even counterattack here. attack move, attack move. Move in there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. I'm going to keep them together actually. Keep my strength. With the, oh, what is this? This is not a, it's a headquarters, I think. No, it's not. It is one of the, it's a special army. What kind of special army is it? Special army headquarters. I can stack 3 combat units plus 1 free stacking unit in a hex. That's it. Lets me additionally stack units in that hex. I'm going to pull this unit away. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, to there. And I'm going to not throw the headquarters in the front yet, but do something like that. All right, so no headquarters here, but I will be able to get a decent combat off, I hope. 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's just out of range. Okay, got Zokbons along there. How am I going to deal with this situation? I think it's just a grind. So I'm going to bring in my armor doesn't need to be in a city. I'm running out of room, to be frank. Let's jump across the river. Let's move them in, and let's pull my armor up to there. Maybe I bring my, because they're not really needed over here, they will be needed over here. So if I can bring them down to there, what it lets me do is bring in another unit into there for a really strong defense. This yeah, I got this whole area kind of defended pretty well. Now down here, I don't know what to do. Just pull back and recover, I guess. Preserve my force strength. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Attack move back. Attack move back. Attack move in to there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's get our headquarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Over to the right. I've got one here. That's okay. Like I said, the Germans can't really push any further beyond here. They need to swing back around, which is unusual, and get support from this road. So they're probably going to try and hit here. All right, that's, I believe that's all my movement done. So recovery. Done. No, combat, sorry, combat. 8, 9, 10, 16 on 7, which is 2 to 1. I have armor. 3 to 1. 3 to 1. 4 is an A1 D1 result. And retreat 2. And they're disrupted. A1, yeah, they'll take it off there. Pivot and advance. Pivot and hold along the river there. Good place to hold. Any other combat? I don't think there's any other combat up here. Oh, these guys are trapped. Do I want to try and attack 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 on 13? I've got 1 to 1, 2 to 1 with armor. Yep, we'll try it. We'll try and push them out. Okay, 3 to 1 with my headquarters. 1-1, 2-1 with armor, 3-1 with the headquarters. So looking at 3-1, 6 is a D1 result. And 1, 2, 3, and they're disrupted. Very nice. And they will advance there. Good, we escaped that trap. Yes, we're pulling back, but it's okay. No combat down here. Okay, supply status is now good. Everyone's okay. Which brings us to the end of the turn, and I might wrap it up there. So benchmark for victory points was 20. The Axis have 18. So they're 2 below benchmark. They fall 6 below, they automatically lose. And they need to start picking up a few more. I mean, they very, very precariously hold this one. Look, you've got a pocket of, I've never seen this before. Pocket of Soviets here, another pocket here, a third pocket here. It's probably easier for the Soviets, it's hard for the Germans. There's this, and they've got long Caucasus front, stretching from Rostov to the Caspian Sea. It's very unusual. I've never seen the game evolve like this. Of course, I decided to focus on this northern sector because the opportunity presented itself. Bad idea, I think. All right. Anyway, folks, thank you for watching and take care.